worth its weight in gold. From city lights to the country's end, Chester's name it will transcend. Chester, the master of the game, two-time champ forever in fame. With a laugh and a smile, he wins with style. Chester, you make our hearts go wild. Cards in hand, he's a sight to see. With every play, a victory's free. His journey's long, but his skill is free. Chester, a champion eternally. Chester, the master of the game, two-time champ forever in fame. With a laugh and a smile, he wins with style. Chester, you make our hearts go wild. So here's to Chester, champion true. With every win, we believe in you. In the Pokemon world, you've earned your crown. Chester, the greatest around. In the world of battles, there's a card so fine, a spectral dragon in the shimmer it shines. With a gaze that pierces through the night, it's Dragapult TX, a ghostly flight. Dragapult TX, with your power and might, phantom forces take us to new heights. In the heat of battle, you never lose sight. Dragapult TX, shining in the light. Stealthy and swift, you move with grace, leaving opponents in a ghostly chase. Your dragon launcher, a fearsome call, with every move you stand tall. Dragapult TX, with your power and might, phantom forces take us to new heights. In the heat of battle, you never lose sight. Dragapult TX, shining in the light. From the shadows you emerge with a roar. In every duel you're the heart of the core. With ghostly power you sweep the floor. A legendary card forever we adore. Dragapult TX, with your power and might, phantom forces take us to new heights. In the heat of battle you never lose sight. Dragapult TX, shining in the light. So here's to Dragapult, a ghostly knight. In every card game you're the guiding light. With every draw you ignite the fight. Dragapult TX, forever burning bright.
You think you're so grand, a legendary power, cards in your hand. But in the heat of battle you often fold. A shining legend, but your story's old. New VMAX, you just a flash in the pan. Hyped up legend, but you can't withstand. In the game of champions you try to reign, but when the chips are down you're just a name.
Mystical powers, your psychic display, but under pressure you start to sway. Your moves are fancy, but your strategy's weak. Against the real champions, you're far from unique.
New VMAX, you're just a flash in the pan. Hyped up legend, but you can't withstand. In the game of champions, you try to reign, but when the chips are down, you're just a name. Once a legend, now you're just a ghost. In the league of greats you can't boast. Against the true champs you fall in line. New VMAX, your era's past its prime. New VMAX, you're just a flash in the pan. Hyped up legend, but you can't withstand. In the game of champions you try to reign, but when the chips are down you're just a name. So here's to New VMAX, you had your time, but in the world of battles you can't climb. With every duel you lose your claim. New VMAX, just a shadow in the fame.
Welcome everyone to the show tonight. Cheers to Timber's life, gonna shine so bright. Grab your friends, settle in, it's time to unwind. Laughter and magic with the best you'll find. From near and far, you've all come to see the wonders, the joy, the fun that will be. No matter where you are, let's all unite in this jestful realm under the spotlight. Welcome to the Jestertainment Stream, where dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, let's make tonight gleam. In Jestertainment's world, we live our dreams. Comedy and thrills, magic in the air. Every moment's gold with stories to share. With jesters and jest, we'll dance through the night. In this vibrant world, everything's alright. From near and far, you all come to see the wonders, the joy, the fun that will be. No matter where you are, let's all unite in this jestful realm under the spotlight. Welcome to the Jestertainment Stream, our dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, let's make tonight gleam. In Jestertainment's world, we live our dreams. With your friends, let's all interact. With jokes and with games, we'll keep coming back. In this special place, we all belong. Together we'll make memories, singing our song. Welcome to the Jestertainment Stream, our dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, let's make tonight gleam. In Jestertainment's world, we live our dreams. Welcome to the Jestertainment Stream, where dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, and let's make tonight gleam. In Jestertainment's world, we live our dreams. So here's to the fun, the laughter, the light. In Jestertainment Stream, we own the night. Thank you all for joining, let's make history. Together we'll create a legacy.
Hello to the gamers, welcome to twitch.tv/AStreetJester. I'm your host, Big Stretchin' Jester, and welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That's right, we're back with the Grand Challenge, and this is Grand Challenge 3. This is still Regulation H? It's still the same regulation, but we've got a bit more of a focused team this time. So, this time we are working with a Snow team, and also a Dondozo team, which I think is going to be... listen, I can say I think it's going to be a good combination. I have no idea, but the wonderful Caesar Boy came at me and said, hey, do you want to play the same team in the Grand Challenge? I said, hell yeah, why not? Because I didn't really know what to play. My mind's kind of switched a bit to Regulation F now because of Birmingham and hopefully being able to do that in VGC. So I was kind of just like, yeah, just throw a team at me and we'll see how we go. And I've played 2 games with this on Showdown, and it went okay. Like, I don't think it was anything special, but... I think it went okay. I also cannot remember the combination I need here. I think I quite liked... So the way I started opening was quite similar to how we played the last Grand Challenge, which was... Rillaboom with the fake outs. Being able to set up the Aurora Veil, and then going into Dondozo and Tatsugiri from there. So we'll see if that tactic works. I'm playing against people that actually might know what they're doing. Although I say that, this person's... Unless I've just never noticed it before, there's no items on display. Is that not normal? I genuinely cannot remember. It's been a while. I can't remember if the last one showed items. I'm sure it did. So that's interesting at least. Maybe they don't know what they're doing. I can live in hope. But yeah, I feel like I've got like a decent open, at least, that I understand from this team. I assume we'll see it like follow me from the mouse. And Annihilate will just do its thing. Again, both of the things set up on the field is pretty good to begin with, I think. So we definitely want to hit off an Aurora Veil straight away. And then I think just for safety, I think we'll fake out the mouse hold. Going for a Terra straight away. Okay. If they turn this into Ghost, I'm not gonna... Oh my god, they turned it into Ghost. Really? Okay. Sure, why not? Well, fake out isn't going to work, but I don't know if Ninetales is too slow. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they're going for the beat up on Annihilate to power it up. So like I say, it's a case of do we get the Aurora Veil off, and we do, which is huge. So the monkey's taking a bit of damage, but not like tons of damage. We're not KO'd, so we're faster than the Annihilate, so is it worth just like going for the Annihilate? It's got leftovers, so clearly, yeah, we just don't see items, okay. That's something I've learned. So Aurora Veil was huge there for helping us out. Do we just go in with a Blizzard straight away and swap out the Rillaboom? I don't think Rillaboom's going to do a whole lot right now. We could just Grassy Glide in and just like do as much damage as possible. But the Annihilate could protect us, the problem. Would they? The Mouse Hold is probably going to use Follow Me as the thing. Use Protect. Okay, so we're ignoring the Mouse Hold is fine. It's whether the Annihilate does as well. It doesn't. Cool. Didn't do any damage. Incredible. Awesome. Well, that's fine. If we get a freeze off, we're feeling pretty good. We're not feeling pretty good. So we did, like, not enough damage on the Annihilate, but we are faster, which is important. So we could potentially get it knocked out before the next turn. Although it is healing for so much. We kind of need to like, rely on a crit here, I think. Rillaboom is going to go a bit longer as well. I think we go for the Wood Hammer then on Annihilate. I have a horrible feeling we're going to see a Follow Me. Yep, there it is. We'll get Dondozo in next, which is fine. How are they suddenly faster? Am I stupid? Why are they suddenly faster? Okay, so the Mouse Hold is down. We should be able to get another Blizzard off of it. Oh, Grassy Glide's priority, isn't it? Of course. So Ninetales surviving is actually pretty big. As long as we can get a hit off before Annihilate again, we should be fine. That Annihilate is surviving, though, which is annoying. We do need to land a Wood Hammer on that if we can. There is a temptation to swap out, but I don't think we do that just yet. If we're faster than the Sinistcha, there's not a small chance we take a knockout here as well. Holy! Okay, they just have, like, the world's bulkiest Annihilate, which is incredibly annoying. But honestly, I'm going to keep going until they knock out one of our Pokemon, so we can play it that way. Annoying that's not a knockout. But it brought them down to less than half. It very helps, but it's forcing them to use the Rage Fist to, like, take knockouts is pretty big for us. So they, oh, I guess they're hoping the Sinistcha knocks out the Ninetales, which it probably will. Yeah, okay. So we could just go Commander from here, which is fine, I think. We kind of just need the Dondozo to sweep. I think we've done enough early on. The amount of healing on the Annihilate is ridiculous. That thing's strong as hell. So we're going to need a very, very powerful Dondozo here. I think Dondozo needs to go first, right? Have I done this wrong? Okay, that's fine. I was worried for a minute then. So there's a good chance we still end up losing this because we just don't have the health. If Aurora Veil goes off for one more turn, we might be okay. And it does. Earthquake does hit both of them. I think the wave crash into the Annihilate is probably the right thing to do. Grass Terror. I think we keep the dragon aspect, right? I think it's probably fine. That's unsurprising, but annoying. I should have gone for an Earthquake, maybe knowing Rage Powder was coming down. Ugh, God, we're doing nothing. Yeah, this doesn't go our way. And that's swinging for a lot. I kind of want the grassy glide to go, the grassy terrain to go, I'm not gonna lie. It is keeping everybody too well tucked. That Annihilate I don't think we've had at half health yet, which is ridiculous. So we know we're gonna get hit by the Rage Powder. So is it worth yawning the Annihilate just to get the... If we yawn, then Sinestro just, like, protects it, right? There's literally no point. And it's got to go for the Earthquake, so we're going to get Rage Powdered. Well, maybe we're not. So now they can set up their Aurora Veil, and this Annihilate's going to be completely undefeatable. Oh, this sucks. I love the fact the first team we go against is just like pure tank, apparently. I don't think the Dondozer is going to outspeed the Ninetales, and I've got to imagine as well that we're going to see the Annihilate protect. So we kind of just have to go for an attack into the Ninetales. Because they're going to... Okay, I was going to say, they're going to want to buy a turn for Aurora Veil, but maybe not. At least all the stat changes have gone for Annihilate. That's like a plus. We survived it, which is pretty big. The Grass Terror typing wouldn't have helped us, but got a knockout. The recoil's probably going to kill us, though. Yep. So it's Tatsuguri versus the world. This ain't going to go well. I mean, I feel like we didn't do awfully, but I don't really know what we could have done different to make things better for us, you know? I think if we Water Terror... So are we Dragon Water right now? I guess we just use it, right? There's no point in not. I suppose if the Sinistcha moves before us, we've probably just given away a weakness, but... I'm going to hope they don't. Oh, come on! Really? That's so uncool. That's so annoying. At least if we got the Sinistcha down, we may... I suppose the Rage Fist was taking us down either way. Okay. Maybe not the best. I don't really know what we could have done different with, like, the team that we selected. And to be fair, that's not a tactic I've seen before. Like, a bulky Annihilate. I've never seen that before. So, I'm blaming that. Yes, I want to continue battling. So... I think next time we come up against a team like that, maybe it's worth whipping out the Sneasler. Because at least we have some more options. I do like the Dondozo team, but like... There is an argument to not run Tatsuguri as well and just have the threat of, if that makes sense. So we've got Incineroar. Setting up Ninetales with Aurora Veil is probably going to be a bit of a pain. So we do want that, but it's not the opener. I think we go Rillaboom, Sneasler. If they bring out the Pelipper, I think there's an argument for having Arcaludon, trying to hope Rillaboom's faster than Incineroar, fake out the Incineroar, and then just like blitz the Pelipper, if that's our open. Okay, I don't think Sneasler has fake out. But we can definitely still do like a similar tactic. At worst, it's chip damage with fake out. So I think I imagine they'll swap out the Pelipper. But we'll see what happens. So let's fake out the Sneasler. We'll Electro Shot the Pelipper. They've given us Rain as well, which is quite funny. I've got Power Herb on the Arcaludon, so it can do the charge move once, but with Rain, I'm pretty sure we just get to do it anyway. So it's a redundant item, functionally, but it's fine. I think just making sure the Sneasler can't do much is probably the way. Like I said, I get the feeling they'll withdraw the Pelipper. Fortunately, we're playing against someone on the McDonald's Wi-Fi, so they're just taking a minute to decide what they want to do here. There it is. Still going to get a big Electro Shot into whatever they bring out. Oh, that's annoying. I didn't think they had fake out on Sneasler. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, being a crit's pretty good, though. Okay, so the Among Us is a pain in the ass. We definitely want to take that out as quick as possible if we can. Unfortunately, everything we have isn't very effective, so... do we just swap out into Ninetales trying to get an Aurora Veil setup? I think we do. And we just don't have, like, a whole lot going on at all. The Among Us is kind of annoying. Ah, yes, Peak Scarvi. Hi, Midnight Gren. How's it going? I'm hoping we can get an Aurora Veil off here. We got rid of the Rain as well, which is pretty fun. God, the Among Us is just like... we're just being soul-read by this guy. Although blocking the U-turn's pretty big. I think they're expecting that to do a lot more damage. So be able to reduce it a little bit with the Ninetales switch is good. Okay, we can still hit this Pelipper. Although the Among Us probably has Rage Powder, right? Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, I think we definitely get the Aurora Veil set up. Or do we even bother? I think we do because we haven't got... we're not being boosted right now. There's definitely a Rage Powder coming, we know that. So we'll just go into the Pelipper just in case they don't use it. Come on. I think it's very telling that like they're having to take a lot more... make a lot more of a choice. Whereas I'm just like, yes, let's move in this move. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, they're bringing their own Arcaludon out. Aurora Veil failed? I didn't know it could! God damn. Well, that's annoying. Did not know that was a thing at all. God, it's gonna do like no damage. And that defense is going up as well. And there it is. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Have fun. I had I don't know if I'm really dumb. Like, it's obviously like a complete lack of knowledge for me. I didn't know Aurora Veil could fail. Can only be used when it's snowing. Right, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Annoying, but I get it. Do I even try and do anything here? I guess we might wake up. Meanwhile, Aurora isn't failing. Don't worry, buddy. I'm using a move that'll hit both of you. I love how it doesn't do anything as well. Although his speed down is pretty good. That Archaludon's just going to get so ridiculously tanky. Meanwhile, my Archaludon just sneezing. Having a great time. I think they were targeting my Archaludon. It was hard to tell. Nope. Okay, we survive. That's pretty big. Problem is, the Archaludon is just going to, like, hit like a truck for the rest of this game. God, this Among Us. Why am I going against things that are just, like, pure tanks? Like, I just cannot defeat them. Is Protect worthwhile? Like, I want to swap out, but, like, what is the point? Into Sneasler, maybe? Try and get close combat off? The Archaludon is just going to stay asleep, which is annoying. But we might as well just keep him in play, right? Like, there's no point in swapping him out just to, like, have him sleeping on the bench. Good luck, thank you, Mavel. Hope you're well. My out is fake. Not much at all, really. Bit of a cheeky shiny mega hunting. Got a Shalfa Minetric, but hey, hopefully its best attack won't come into play during matches where we get champions, lol. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how the Mega Pokemon, especially the new ones, interact with Pokemon champions. People are terrified of Mega Excalibur having like an extra 100 points to play with. Bring back the Among Us, I want to fight it. Why are they copying me? That's so rude. Archaludon woke up, let's go! It did barely any damage, of course. It might be worth swapping. No, because they've got Pelipper to reset the weather. Oh, come on, really? That's fucking annoying. God damn it. No super effective, but just the one shot. Awesome. Defense was up as well. Like, there's so many ways that shouldn't have happened. So they've swapped in, so they've got Fake out now, which is annoying. So I think we have to, like, Fake out on the Archaludon, protect on our Archaludon. It's probably the way. I mean, when my shot just so happens to be Electro. It's when you get one shots like that, it's just like, why? Like, why? What did I do wrong? It's nothing, it's just how much damage that attack does. God, they might be like the slowest opponents I've ever had. They're really making sure they finish in the top 10,000 here. Okay, great protect. Good work, team. Ah, we called it. No. It's annoying that we gave him more health, but I think that was a good read. Okay, so I think it might be worth. They're going to swap out to Pelipper now because they need the rain reset. So high horsepower into Archaludon does nothing, but also high horsepower into... They could swap out either way. So as annoying as it is, it might be worth... Oh, the high horsepower is so high risk here. I think they swap in Archaludon. I think they'll swap the Sneasler in for Pelipper. I'm prepared to make that bet. I think we still have White Herb active. Oh, they didn't. They didn't make that change. Okay. Oh, come on. Sleep again? Where is Snow? Snow's not down right now. The problem is every time I swap in Ninetales, they bring out Pelipper and just like cancel it out immediately. So it just doesn't do anything. Okay, White Herb is still in use. Perfect. I honestly expected the Pelipper switch. I'm not upset that it didn't, because that worked out alright for us. We still got the knockout. Honestly, with Rillaboom being asleep, that's fine. The problem is we probably swap in first, and they probably get the... Ninetales is so low as well. They'll probably get rain down straight after we get snow down, so the snow's going to be completely pointless. Oh, okay, no, we go first. Perfect. Surely their effect hits first, then. Yeah, their Pokemon comes out first, but, like, my ability comes out first. That doesn't make any sense. That's so dumb. That is... What? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. God, I hate this game so much. Okay, well, that's what it is. Why have my Okay. Sure, give them the advantage, even though their Pokemon came out first. That's great. I'm sure this is normal. I'm sure everybody, like, has experienced this, but, like, that's the first time I've seen that, and it's just frustrating, because, like, surely, if their Pokemon comes out first, their ability activates first. So then it gets cancelled by my Pokemons, but no, apparently not. So we can't get Snow up now, so we can't use Aurora Veil. So that's completely dead. I mean, the Ninetales is practically useless at this stage. Pelipper. Yep. Let's keep it out of Electro Shock. That's not what we're going for. It's Ground? Cameo. Yeah, I mean, that's good cancellation for Electric. You're a big man for hat? No, it's big man for hat. Why Terry now they have super effective Hurricane? Yeah, if they use it. Come on! Are you serious? I mean, the crit's pretty good, I guess. Awesome. Yep. We don't win this. Oh my god. Mirror Coat? Really? Yeah, we don't win the 1v1 versus Pelipper, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm already saying I don't know that I like this team. But I'm also saying I haven't had any practice with it, really, at all. I just haven't had time. It's one of them. The wind wasn't icy enough, so it critted as well. That's probably the more frustrating thing. The crit still wasn't enough. God, these games are so long and drawn out. I need to play hyper-aggressive decks. Teams. I know what game I'm playing. Yeah, we'll probably just go down to the Hurricane at this stage. Oh, they don't run it, I guess. We survive? Let's go. Is there any way in hell we one-shot this Pelipper? Oh, I forgot they had Among Us! No, then we definitely lose. Fuck. I'm not even going to waste time. I'm just going to leave it. There's no point. I've completely forgot they still had Among Us left. Oh yeah, Hog bounce on that bird silly style. Please don't say things like that, that's grim. I think we still focus on the Dondozo core maybe, but... Eesh. Eesh. I do like the Dondozo core. Except the problem is we're just not getting the Aurora Veil set up, which is like frustrating as hell. Oh my god, someone my actual rank, that's insane. It's the same freaking team! Okay, so the Electabuzz is going to be a huge problem. Excuse me. So, and the freaking Pelipper as well. Like, the Pelipper's the biggest issue. I just don't think there's any way we get the Aurora Veil set up, so I think we just go with a team like this. Although Sneasel's probably better than the Archaludon. Is it? Maybe we don't go with the Rillaboom. Maybe we go with the Sneasler. But then the Grassy Seed's, like, useless. Like, that combination needs to be in. It's the Pelipper that's the biggest issue on the opposing team for me. I don't want these going first. I don't know why, but they are. We could just try and put down like huge pressure immediately and see how we look. Yeah, we'll try it. That's absolutely wild that the crit was just off. Oh, it's always the way. Like, you could be the luckiest, most unlucky player because you'll have the thing hit, but then it just doesn't stick. Okay, I don't think there's a fake out on their side, so I think we just go into the... We almost leave the Goldengo alone. We just take out the Basculegion, because I'm actually genuinely terrified of the Basculegion. I don't even know if that's correct. Taunt on the Dango. Tip with the Grassy Glide. They might read it, they might get rid of the Basculegion, but it'll still be chip damage at least. I just want the Taunt on the Goldengo so I can't nasty plot. Okay, that's fine. Taunt's still effective here because it means they can't use Tailwind. Terra Dark. Okay. Oh yeah, the Glide's about to get grassy. Annoying. That's fine. So Dire Claw will now do a lot of damage against Sneasler, unless it gets one shot, which it probably does. Yeah, of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't they one shot the Sneasler? You're crazy to suggest that it would survive somehow. Freaking game. I hate this game so much. Alright, Dozo, you're up. Do we just take the Wave Crush? I think we just try and hit with the Wave Crush and hope for the best. The Pelipper's not tailwinding, so as long as we're faster, we're fine. Dang, the wave just happened to crash hard enough. It's like it's calculable, right? I don't like Sneasler. Like, I understand why people run Sneasler, but like I do not like Sneasler. Alright, I guess. I probably should have terrored really, but never mind. Okay, so I think the biggest attacking threat is down, which is nice. Wave Crash probably shouldn't do too much damage here? Yeah. God, I don't understand VGC. There is so much recoil damage. It's kind of terrifying. Okay, so what's our next Pokemon? We know Dengo's on the team. We don't know what the last Pokemon is. We're not going to find out either. So... yeah, this is the problem. It doesn't do anything. We could just Wave Crash into the Dengo. They probably protect is the problem. Is this when we bring out Dozo? Or Tatsugiri, I should say. problem is, if the Gold Dingo protects, then this is going to be... It's not a wasted turn, but like it's not great. City Pelipper, just as Hammer of Wood cares not if you hit the super effective damage. Yeah, I'll just tank it, who cares? Archaladon's the last Pokemon, okay. Shouldn't be surprised, they ran Pelipper. So keeping the Dragon typing on Dondozo is important here. Because it does nullify the Electroshock, I should say. Would Protective already happened? Yes. Cold! Cold! You love to see it. Although Dozo is low as hell on health. I don't think he's surviving an Electroshock, let's put it that way. But the Rillaboom Tatsugiri combo at the end might do some work. The problem is there's that many Pokemon that are resistant to water typing that, like, the Dozo's not that good. Do I just yawn the Archaladon so we can get it to sleep? Ah! That's not how people yawn! Okay. If we somehow survive this, it's pretty big. I don't think we will, though. Holy, okay. Based. The Archaladon going to sleep is going to be very helpful. Don't mind me, I'm just healing up. Hit with a Protect. It was tempted to put Yawn on Pelipper, but I think they'll swap it out. Wait, they don't have the option to, do they? So I have to survive this turn. Soul Red. I mean, it's pretty obvious I was going to Protect, but they have to go for it just in case. So they'll be asleep next turn. We can start firing some damage into them. We can use Earthquake. It's a bit of a waste because it doesn't hit Pelipper. But it hits Archaladon for super effective, and I think that's going to be better than trying to use the water damage. I'm pretty sure water is 4x weak. Sorry, 4x. 4x not effective. I know what I'm trying to say. 4x not effective. Okay, Rillaboom coming back is going to be quite big. Do we just yawn the Pelipper as well? Or do we just start putting damage into the Archaladon? I think we just put damage into the Archaladon, right? I mean, take it out while it's asleep, and then we can just sweep the Tatsugiri and Rillaboom. Huge avoid, huge avoid. It'd be so funny if they managed to misclick and tase the bird. Okay, under half, that's awesome. It's whether that stamina will be enough to keep it alive. I'm really hoping not. Dondozo all the time is gaining more health. Okay, this feels much better now. Just need one more turn of sleep. I get the feeling they'll wake up and Protect. That'd be really annoying. I love that we have one Pokemon on the field and we still have functionally 3 Pokemon altogether. So if we survive the Electroshock, there's no way we don't survive that. Yes! Okay, we're good. Okay, I massively underappreciate Dondozo. Surely at this point, if you're the opponent, you just concede, right? Oh, and the Tailwind's gone? Oh, you've got to concede, right? Let's sit with the yawn for lols. If you're not gonna concede, we'll make this game last. Huge. Oh, the confusion's annoying. Again, it's fine. We still have like 2 Pokemon after this. We have Tatsugiri, which I don't think it's super effective, but it's neutral. And then we have Rillaboom, which isn't going to be great, but we do have the... Oh no, I guess we have Terra typing, but there's no point. It wouldn't actually help. Good. Glad we're both wasting time here. This is awesome. Ah, there it is. Surely you concede at this point. Why are you dragging this out? I have a horrible feeling I'm going to knock myself out, though, which is horrific to think about. There we go. Thank you. There we go. Okay, we got 1 out of 3 so far. That's something, I guess. Man, I didn't realize that Dondozo was such a friggin' tank, man. He's awesome. Alright, cool. We'll carry on. I'm very much of the mind where I'm like, if we get to a point where the losses massively outweigh the wins, then I'm happy to kind of just concede it. But for now, we'll keep it going. W and L's. We've got 1 W, 2 L's. Is this not just the same team? Right, so we can get... Again, we can get the Aurora Veil off, but... It's dealing with the pellet. There's so many Rain teams. I was told Rain was a bad team. And now suddenly it's like the best team in the world. I don't understand. I was lied to. I'm not happy about it. So let's go for that squad. Again, if we get an early knockout on Pelipper, we're feeling pretty good. But like, we can get an early knockout on either Basket Legion or Pelipper, hopefully. They most likely, if they start either, swap into the Ursaluna. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Man, could you imagine if they tased their own bird? People don't misclick like they used to, you know? Can we also appreciate that, shout that my team is mostly women? I stand with women. True feminist trainer over here. This guy was blokes. Ugh, embarrassing. Couldn't be me. When they said me and the boys, I wasn't impressed. Okay, so Whimsicott is going to set up the Tailwind. So if they've got Covert Cloak, we can't fake them out. But unless they've got White Herb on the Archaludon, then we're feeling pretty good. I think we can just go like a whole hog into just doing damage. I imagine the Arc might have Protect. I feel Whimsicott has. I think it has Follow. Does it have Follow Me? I mean, we might get lucky. The Archaludon might one-shot the Whimsicott, and if it does, that goes crazy. Okay, well, the Archaludon's gone. We're here for a ground type move, so I imagine... Oh! Okay. They got Tailwind off, which is a little bit annoying. But we do have priority with Grassy Glide. Holy. So that chip damage might be enough. I think if we protect the Archaludon and then we go Grassy Glide into the Ursaluna, it probably won't knock him out, but if we can set him up for like a Tatsuguri sweep later, it's not the worst idea. Rain's just easy to play. I have heard that. That's kind of like why I wanted to go for it. That's why I like Trick Room as well. I don't feel like Trick Room is too difficult to play, but like, again, that's so easily countered. It didn't feel good playing the Trick Win team last time. But I think that was because I was splitting strategies, and realistically I should just focus on one, especially as a new player. My god, come on, make a decision. Am I playing with people from Burger King Wi-Fi? What's going on? They pulled over at the service station, whipped out the Switch and went, yeah, this'll do. Which didn't just cost a coffee. Fighting, okay. So they're not going to be weak, which is annoying. But they've gone fighting, which means I think they were trying to look into go into Archaludon, so the Protect was a good read. I know what Fake Tears does. Special defense, okay. Not a knockout, nowhere near. Oh, I'm genuinely surprised that's going into Rillaboom. Okay. I mean, the Archaludon Protect was like the right thing to do, I think, but... Eesh. So we can get rid of the... I think we need to get rid of the Whimsicott then, because that's just going to debuff us. Dozo is probably not like the ideal one to go for here. I think we go Yawn on the Ursaluna. Okay, thanks. Annoying. Very annoying, actually. So at this stage, we're hoping for a Dondozo sweep. That Whimsicott should be dead, and it just isn't. I can't swap in the Archaludon. That'd be hilarious, but we can't. Get in my belly, wee man! You know what I mean, chat? You know what I mean? Right, can Dondozo sweep from here? Probably not, but let's find out. Be great if Tailwind goes down now. It did not. Earthquake feels kind of pointless here. I kind of just want to take out the Whimsicott, to be honest. I don't know that we're going to be able to, though. Them lowering my special defense after I just, like, raised it is annoying. That's back to 0. I thought they couldn't use Blood Moon back to back. Am I dumb? Absolutely, Rain's a fun team, an example being one of my favourites. Pelipper, Greninja, Annihilate, Basque Legion, Archaludon, good, I believe. Gorilla? Kind of blanking on the last one. Yeah, I have no idea. I really could do Tailwind being on. Please, for the gamers. Okay, Ursaluna's asleep. Big. He big old snoozy. There it is. Okay, he's a big old snoozy bear. Probably see a Pelipper swap in now, right? Electro, unless they've got White Herb, Electro Shot isn't gonna hit us this turn. So we've got to hope we're faster, which doesn't seem likely. We do still have Tatsugiri for the sweep afterwards as well, potentially. It's nowhere near guaranteed. We're probably going to see a Protect or something of the Archaludon. Electro Shot feels too slow. It did nothing to the Archaludon. Wow. How much defense does that Archaludon have? That's insane. God, we need to one-shot this Archaludon somehow. That ain't happening. I guess we just soften up as much as possible so Tatsugiri can potentially sweep. But I don't think that's happening. Just gotta hope for like a crit on the Archaludon. Okay, that's better. Okay, so those who were smarter than me, why didn't that do that much damage the first time? What could Archaludon have that would have stopped that? Okay, so they are using Power Herb. Don't want Blood Moon waking up, it's all up to Tatsugiri. Oh, no. Tatsugiri, you're faster, I believe in you. Come on, Tats. Come on, Tats. The fastest Tatsugiri in the West. Coward. Oh, the Pelipper's annoying. Oh, no! Oh, that sucks. I mean, at least we can hit the Pelipper, but goddamn. It does slow it down as well, which is pretty big. Well, just like no damage whatsoever. There's no way Tatsugiri survives this turn. We should go full water and hope for the best. Oh, you boss! Who runs Wide Guard? Nobody runs wide guard anymore. Oh well. That's so fucking annoying. Sure, why not? Why not? Wide guard. This is the kind of thing, like, if I was against this team in a regional, for example, I'd know what their moves are, so I'd be prepared for that, and I wouldn't have gone into... I'd gone Muddy Water or something into the Archaludon. But closed team sheets, no idea. No idea if that was on the Palipo. Why would I ever know? Ugh, gross. Yeah, we'll carry on. I'm just gonna hope there's like a team that doesn't have weather on it, so I actually get to use my Ninetales. That's been the biggest issue so far. Like, I've just not been able to use Ninetales. This feels a lot like last time I just didn't get to use certain Pokemon. Okay, so we have Sunlight in the Torkoal, right? I feel like one of these Pokemon has Fake Out, but I'm not sure which. Okay, so I'm going to go Ninetales, Sneasler, Dondozo, Tatsugiri. Sure. I think the biggest like tell for me that I'm not anywhere near ready for like VGC regionals yet is that like I can't explain to you why I've gone for the combination I've gone to. Like TCG, especially when I'm playing the deck for a while, I can go, oh, this is why I want to open this and have these cards. Do not have that VGC yet at all. Of course, the opponents gets to go second, because of course they do. Why wouldn't they? I don't understand why my ability always goes first. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Grim. Oh, cool. Didn't hit it for any effect. Amazing. This is just, like, endlessly frustrating. Like, I'm just not enjoying playing against these teams at all. I genuinely feel like this team is terrible. Alright, well, we'll see if we can get Dondozo sweeping, I guess. Seems unlikely, but... swapping Tatsugiri. And then, do we hit it with an Earthquake just because it hits both? Again, if I knew if either of these Pokemon had Protect, I'd be able to play this so much better. I understand why like the pro VGC players don't like Grand Challenge now. I'm starting to get it. Not knowing like teams like you would in an actual like tournament is kind of ridiculous. Like, I can guarantee this Typhlosion has Protect all of a sudden now. No, okay, good. It would have been really good to see a Tatsugiri, not Tatsugiri, to see Torkoal use Helping Hand there just as a wasted move. I imagine they get their own eruption off now. Yeah, but over here, okay. But I shouldn't do a lot of damage. I don't want to say we can kind of ignore the Torkoal. Not that we need to, but... we definitely could have with whatever they brought out next. Okay, so the Dragonites are kind of a pain in the ass. We don't really have any moves that are, like, good against it. Although we do have thingy in the background. We have literally nothing that's good here. Holy. We just got like 2 Tailwind Pokemon. Okay, so Earthquake will now hit that Dragonite, which is pretty big. Ugh. I think it'll hit... It won't hit the Jumpluff, will it? Ain't Jumpluff's Grass Flying? Knew the Tailwind was coming. Oh, that's annoying as hell. Oh, that's horrific. Okay, well, it is what it is. The whole point of Commander is to have Dondozo pop off, but now we don't even have that as an option, so that's awesome. Okay. What? That's ridiculous. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, well, we've got Tatsugiri and we've got Aurora Veil available. Aurora Veil available. The problem is they can bring out Torkoal and just, like, eliminate the Aurora Veil option. But we do have two icy Pokemon now. So, assuming we can get the damage out, we're actually in a decent position. I just don't think we're going to see Aurora Veil. I think we'll see one of these Pokemon swapped out of Torkoal. So I think we just go in with two Icy Winds. Knowing full well the Torkoal is going to come out and be a pain. I imagine you swap out the Jumpluff. Okay, that's annoying. I'm actually surprised we don't see the Torkoal. So Tats is going to be asleep forever now, I imagine. That's just how that works. It did basically nothing to the Dragonite. That's so frustrating. Oh, we have Sleep Talk, though, so at least we can still hit. Do we risk an Aurora Veil now, then? I don't think we do. I think we just take the chance to knock out the Jumpluff. Huge, huge. Not huge. Huge. Okay, okay, okay. Tatsugiri, you're dodging things in your sleep like an absolute champion. Incredibly based. Oh, wow, let's go! He used Muddy Water. He's such a king! Which did another slowdown on Dragonite? Yes, I was going to say that's huge. Okay. I'm not feeling so full of worry now. I still don't think we're in a good place because Torkoal is going to be a pain in the ass. Tailwind going at the same time is massive. That Torkoal should be really slow. It might knock out the Ninetales. But the Tatsugiri should be okay. Do we risk a Sleep Talk? I guess we have to. Blizzard's not going to do anything now, so maybe we go for Protect rather than an Icy Wind. But again, I think I just want to get the slowdown Torkoal if I can. Oh, Tats woke up. That's really annoying. I never thought I'd say that, but that's really annoying. I kind of needed Muddy Water to be the attack, though. Oh my god, of course it will. Of course it two-shots. Of course it does. Oh, yeah, we lose. We definitely lose. That's so annoying. I actually thought we'd stand the chance here, but... Focus Sash keeps us in, but, like, realistically. We basically need this to knock out the Dragonite. Never mind. And freeze the Torkoal is what I was about to say, but... Never mind. God, this sucks. Okay, next Grand Challenge, I'm going to make sure I spend at least 2 weeks ahead of time preparing a team properly, because if I'd have played this many games in practice, I don't think I'd have played the team. I didn't mean to quit. We'll do at least one more game. If we lose that, I'm probably just going to call it, because, like, I'm just not having a good time playing this team. And again, it probably comes down to the fact that I just don't know how to play it well. But, like, that's on me. I should have put the practice in. Fake out Rosa here, which is going to be really annoying. Do we just go Dozo without Tats here? Try and get an Aurora Veil off, because we're against a team that we can actually get a weather effect down on, which is nice. We'll see. But yeah, I made Rough Mary back here. This is like doing an online tournament and not like being prepared with the deck and being surprised that it's gone badly. Like, it's... I need to stop putting time into these probably. Otherwise, there's no point in streaming. It's just not good content. Why would you choose to have a shiny Incineroar? It doesn't make any sense. It's such a bad looking shiny. So, fake out the Incineroar, hope we're faster, get the Aurora Veil down, we move from there. There's a good chance we just get faked out the Ninetales, but we'll see what happens. So, Aurora Veil, fake out the Incineroar. Huge. But it's ketchup and mayo. What does that mean? It doesn't look... that doesn't make it look good. It just looks trash. I think Goldengo might have an idea. But I'm not sure. This has not been very effective here. It's kind of frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Is there a chance High Horsepower takes a KO? On Goldengo. Yes, there's a chance. But... I don't see it happening. But we can hope. We've got two Pokemon that aren't Metal League at least. We'll take that as a positive. And taking out the fire weakness away from Rillaboom as well is pretty big. If we do want to try and get into the fake out, you saw them. Oh, you suck. Get a hobby. Why would you not want to be attacked? I don't understand. Rude. No, not my attacker's a special attacker. Oh wait, a special attack as well. Damn it! I still think put the high horsepower into Goldengo. Ursaluna's ground type. It will most likely Terra. But I think we just go for the attack anyway. I think we just split the attacks. I just hope there's a one-shot here. Why? Oh, that's absolutely fine. I'm pretty sure Wave Crash will one-shot. Oh, yeah, okay. They're going for the ability, which is fine. Okay, rude. How does that do so little damage? A super effective move just like not doing damage on the first time they attack. What's going on? There's no way we don't do more damage. When they're doing as much damage as they are when we've got Aurora Veil up. It doesn't make any sense. I clearly just do not understand this game. And that's fine, but it's annoying. Let's bring out the Sneeze. They've not used Terra yet, have they? So we need to be careful about trying to use a fighting... Oh, no, they're a ghost type. We wouldn't use a fighting on Goldengo anyway. And our attack's up. That's fine. Probably see a parting shot. It's on Dozo, that's fine. I'll probably swap in Rillaboom anyway. If they do the same thing again, they're going to swap back into Incineroar. Never mind. Well, they might do anyway, but they've got Sneeze Breath instead. You don't get to take advantage of my grassy terrain. Get out of here. Well, it's damage. It's not good, but it's damage. Oh my god. This feels like I'm playing a stall match. Dozo's so far in the background, by the way, that I can barely hear the audio because it's in my left ear, but like, first of all, my ear's not on. But secondly, it's so far back that it just doesn't seem to be making any noise. It's kind of weird. Let's bring in the boom. Incredible. Neither of my attacks do anything. Protect, I guess. I'm pretty sure Aurora Veil's gonna fall off soon, which isn't helpful. What have we got? Flying. Okay. If they've got Terror Blast, that's probably fine. We need to go after the Dengo. Which is probably going to use Protect. Well, did it use Protect this turn? It used Protect this turn. No, it didn't use Protect last turn. It's fine. It does so much damage. I hate Life Orbs so much. There's Aurora Veil gone. The grass... I just came back! That was horrific timing. God, this is a horrible matchup. We've got the snowback at least. Might be a double protect here. Yeah, unsurprising. Fake Out doesn't do anything, but also we didn't really lose anything in using it, so... We'll high horsepower into the Dengo. We'll soon get another Aura Veil set up. No, thank you. Okay, we've got the Aura. Good. We might lose Ninetales anyway. That's fine. No, they're focusing the Rillaboom. Okay. Yep, of course. That's fine, Rillaboom. You did your best. The problem is now is that they've both got Protect, which like makes life so annoying for us. But we just have to attack and hope for the best, is ultimately what it comes down to. I think we Blizzard, I guess. Good, love the defense drop. No to Protect either, which is quite big for us. Massive. Freeze on the Dengo would go crazy. Can't help but notice didn't freeze the Dengo. But there's still time. Just kidding. Yep. Ninetales, you got a knockout, and that's all I can ask from you. Thank you, my queen. I'm really hoping the Dengo just ends up knocking itself out more than life. But we are going to get the Wave Crash off at least. Which, as I've now just found out, isn't weak against Steel types. So that's good. What do they have left? Is it Ursaluna? We might be okay. Oh, they haven't got their Terror available, have they? So we do have... Oh, they still got Incineroar as well? I couldn't have told you that. I completely forgot that stupid Pokemon existed. Okay, I guess we just go full bore into the Ursaluna. Assuming it doesn't have Protect, and assuming we get faked out on one of these Pokemon. Probably the Dondozo. It's quite low on health. If the bear uses protect, the bear uses protect. If I split the strategy, then there's a chance no attacks hit. Okay, Dozo is fastest, that's good. Not a knockout is insane. How much health slash defense does that bloody bear have? So, there is a world where Sneasler can win from here, but, like, it's not high odds. Yeah, we need that to knock out, and it didn't, so we've definitely lost this time. Friggin' rip, dude. No. I'm not enjoying playing this team, so I'm gonna call it early. Even though I didn't have a set time, I'm just gonna finish it off because I just don't like this team at all. I'm not doing well with it. It's fine. We're still in our learning phase, and like I said, it's a weird one at the moment because I'm fully like in the mind of Regulation F at the moment, because that's what I'm gonna be playing in Birmingham. So still be doing stuff in Regulation 8, just like weird. It's like, again, Pokemon stuff when you start playing sets in locals, then until like 2 weeks later, you can't play them in cups. So you're just like, I'm used to a completely different deck. This sucks. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching as always. And sorry it's been a shorter stream than normal, but also it's an unusual stream. I might be back at some point this afternoon, but probably not. Probably looking at next week now before I start doing any more streaming. But if you enjoyed today's stream, all my links are in the description below if you're on YouTube. They are in chat if you're in Twitch chat, and they are on the screen if you're looking at the screen. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya! And...